We continue with Newsnight here tonight. An education project in the Free State is bearing fruit. It involves private and public school teachers working together. The project was made possible through a partnership between the Kagiso Trust and the provincial education departments. Now, 2 districts have implemented the program. The Fezile Dabi district is one of them, and in the 2018 matriculum results, it became the leading district in South Africa with a 92.3% matric pass rate. So what did they do to get it right? We're joined by Kagiso Trust, Nyati. Kai, thanks for your time. Talk to us first about what this district whole school development program or model is.
Thank you, Kathy, for having me. Indeed, we are from Kagiso Trust, where we implement the district whole school development model. What that means is that we have gone into selected schools in the Free State, and we've done a needs analysis in those schools to see what it is exactly that makes each school dysfunctional. And you'll know that different factors that would make a school either functional or dysfunctional. It could be an issue of infrastructure, it could be an issue of leadership in the school, it could be an issue of overcrowding, it could be anything. So as Kagiso Trust, we respond to the outcomes of the needs analysis that we have done in a school. So that's how we intervene, and that's what the whole school development model is about.
So when you talk about this public-private partnership, then what exactly would it entail? Because part of how you're posturing this model is that it could very well be something that other schools in rural areas may be able to modulate, or to emulate rather, to improve their marks as well.
Sure. Look, we are in partnership as we speak with the Free State Department of Education, right? And obviously we do welcome other private sector partners that would want to partner with us, and there are some that do that partner with us. And what we then do in that partnership is that we then roll out the model in the schools. And one of the reasons why the model is an open source is exactly what you are saying, so that it can be scalable, it can be sustainable, and it can be repeated elsewhere. So it's open source, so that like-minded peers in the sector can also take it, improve it, and use it as it is. Either way, improve or use it as it is. But the most important thing is that it is sustainable, it is scalable, and it supports the district, the school, and the learner.
So once you've identified the challenges that you ran us through a little bit earlier, what are the practical interventions that you provide to the schools?
Sure. As I said earlier on, it would depend on what the needs of a particular school are. But however, the model in its full scale provides your educator development, educator capacitation. That is, the gaps within a particular teacher in a particular subject are identified, and we close those gaps, whether it's in the form of methodologies of teaching in the classroom or strategic approaches to pedagogics, or whatever the case may be. We capacitate the educator themselves so that they're able to impact the learner better in the classroom. They're able to have confidence and proper knowledge of content themselves to impart it to the learner themselves.
Many businesses, of course, thinking of a partnership of this nature would be thinking, well, what's in it for me? So what's in it for you as you do all of this?
What's in it for KST, you're saying? What's in it for, remember, when we formed the organization, it was a partnership between 2 like-minded organizations that have been in the education system for quite a while. Kagiso Trust has been in the field of education, or in existence for that matter, for over 30 years. Shanduka Foundation has been in existence now for over 15 years. So those 2 entities came together, they brought their best practice, and they came out with Kagiso Shanduka Trust and the district whole school development model. So it's a merger of 2 best practices. So what's in it for us? The objective for us was to improve the system in its wholeness, the education system, so that we can have an improved impact and improved learner performance. So if you were to partner with us as a private partner, what's in it for you is that you are participating in the development of education in the country, and therefore you are part then of the vehicle that is out there to eradicate poverty in Africa, or in South Africa for that matter.
Now that you've seen that it works in the Free State, will you be taking it to other provinces?
Look, it's a question of negotiations and buy-in and like-minded partners coming together. We are open to going to other provinces at the right time, obviously, but we obviously had to start somewhere, and we started in the Free State, and we're happy to see the results that we see today in the Free State.
Right.
So we're not closed to ideas. We are open to expanding.
All right, fantastic. Certainly is a good news story. Certainly fantastic news for the district in the Free State that has benefited from this particular program. And as you see there, being the best performing district in the entire country for the 2018 matric results. Nyati is with KST.